Stryker makes hip and knee joint replacements, surgical devices and hospital beds.
Right, this is the next company on our list. It's headquartered in Michigan in the United States of America.
Wait, where in Michigan?
In Kalamazoo, Michigan.
No, thank you. Just checking. I know that was for me, so I thought I'd leave it for you.
So market cap?
$35 billion, price to earnings ratio 56, dividend yield 1.4%. Yeah.
So Homer Stryker, the founder, was the guy that invented the machine that you use to cut off a plaster cast without actually cutting the arm underneath. But they've gone on to be one of the world's most innovative companies in medical and surgical devices. You know the keyhole surgery? This is the company that invented that and makes those things that they pop in next to your belly button and then they remove something otherwhere in your abdomen.
So leading the innovation charge when it comes to
cordless
surgical
power tools they invented as well. In other words, surgical tools that don't have to be plugged in. All sorts of things, spinal things, you know, when you go to get joints fused in your spine, sounds horrible, but all of the glues and the pins and all that sort of stuff. So it's done a lot of acquisition, but it's a very innovative company. And it's the kind of thing, like I said earlier, where you don't have to worry about
hip joint replacement.
And there's no issue of their patents are longer, so it's not like healthcare defined by 20 years and someone comes and makes a copycat type of thing. You can go on innovating. And of course, as people have the money to afford these kinds of surgeries, then they're going to go ahead and use the devices.
Would we see this company diversifying its model and perhaps going away just from these devices and hips and joints, etc., etc.?
Well, they do. They've done a lot of acquisitions. Mako was their most recent. They're also in the hospital beds and other equipment stuff. So, you know, like EMS cots.
I forgot about that.
When they rush you out of the car accident into the paramedic truck, that thing that works out if you're still alive and monitors your breathing and so on. That stuff also in the ICU environment gets used.
So there's a strategic niche here with Stryker.
Yeah, and also from my perspective, a company that's stable, well capitalized, big enough. It's got a great role. There you go.
That's a nice looking share price graph.
Indeed. So nothing much to say about that other than it's good one turn.
You're exposed to Stryker.
In fact, this is one of our core US investment holdings. So unlike, say, HCA, which I managed earlier, or Amgen, which I've been buying on an experimental basis, Stryker everybody owns.
And this is so it's a base case scenario for your healthcare portfolio.
Yeah, look, and as I said earlier, you can either go the top end big cap route and own the likes of Johnson & Johnson, which gives you some of this because they've got that division called Synthesis that also makes these things, or you can go focus directly into this, and I think this is definitely attractive.
Hot or not?
Hot for sure.
Just checking.